Hello, you're watching Life on Rob, and this is what I didn't say as opposed to what I did say. If you want to see what I did say, then you can click the annotation on screen that's up in the corner, and you'll see what I did say in one of my recent vlog videos. However, have you ever seen how inaccurate and silly and stupid and funny and implausible the interactive transcript feature is? On YouTube function there at the bottom, that little thing that you can click, and then it tells you the transcript of what it believes has been said in the video, along with times that it was said at. Well, we're going to run through what YouTube thinks I said to see just how poor and inaccurate that actually is. Let's go. Well, you're watching Live on Rock. Now, on fresh back from hydrotherapy, because my back big street. Doing thee, and we're going to go straight to the state of the nation. I want to be destroyed. It's someone managed to make their excrement act in a project on Mandarin hit the ceiling. What's going on with this? Let's go. And although you know I do have a bit of a don't typically toilets Megan August expression consequences, in Italy worried anyway, and I've got a story about that as well, but that's one of the day perhaps. But I'm going to probably mention some other problems, what it's about public toilets, and I've noticed they've got this tendency towards having holes somewhere in the sea. Something, you know, like with it, but there's a primal thing up. Often the ceiling. In Mike Seagram's, so just raises a cap. This'll err in the know. Or is it some of the camera Windows units? Maybe next week Gremlins. Maybe there's something like that. Yes, that would be better than Peeping Tom. Yet, tolling agreements then, living on out of this next range alternation. And of course we'll come back to it's no doubt that some of the time, because this is like what Robin May things get on top of me. One of the things I saw when I was out about in town about them out, as you might remember previously, that gate that led to nowhere now, as follow-up to that, I sold a mailbox, but to nowhere. Now I showed you some L.A. while before, so we have a lot to show you and a bit more. This is a very strange thing that happened. I'd like to call it Parking Fighto. I'm really not that terrible games. I don't know how it happens. All we need and later on this time, there that I've off aisle basically guys, an ideologue way, layout that reversed. Over 60 kids did, and when the sandbox CC, well, purple will follow, but has pretty weak. He, thee, and we shall consider the random picture of the day. It's being that a lot of my baby is making his world PCR explosion and meets the speaking to the media. Chamber self-promotion, my 5 points check this out, as acting instigator, rejecting lightly buttered here. I like it when people are trying to eat things, engages dividends. Would you please reply to that, Bianca? This is on the they are trying to keep their own health pool. You know how do you take a little extra? Was basically anything. Contas rather than a fight. Well, this is the new observations to Live on Row. Live's very much on top of me, as you can well see. I'll see what the next video, whenever that might be, just happenstance. But until then, tide to the rise.